Hi everybody, it's Catherine from In the Pink Designs. My project today is a little chocolate box that holds the Merci Chocolates. It opens like that and they come out just like that. These are, I got mine at Aldi, but I've seen these at Walmart and Target also. They have, I think, 8 or 9 different chocolates like marzipan, hazelnut, coffee, praline. I think this was $4.99. It opens like this, and I've already done 2 of these, so I'm missing some. But you need 3 chocolates to, 3 chocolates will fit in here. 3 different colors. And I used the True Love Designer Series paper, the Many Hearts dies, Love You Always foil paper, the Snail Mail combo, Twine combo pack, and the matte black dots. This time I'm going to try to do it in a red. Now the foil I'm using is from the holiday catalog, the Christmas or holiday. I don't know if you can't get it right now, but hopefully you all have some left over. Or you could do it in the Sahara Sand of the foil from Love You Always foil sheets. All right, because I wanted to do one that wasn't pink for the men in my life. Alrighty, so what we need is a piece of cardstock that is 8 1/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, so I'm going to get my Simply Score, and we are going to work with our 8 1/4 edge at the top first. Okay, so we're going to score at 2, 2 3/8, 5 5/8, and 6. I will put these measurements below and also my blog address, and if you go there, everything will be linked. Okay, so now we're going to go to the 3 3/4 edge at the top, and we're going to score at 3/8, 3/4, 3, and 3 3/8. Okay. And now we want to fold and burnish. Okay. Now, you have a piece that is on the bottom here. One of them is 2 1/4. And on the other side, that last piece is 2 inches. Okay, we're going to be working with the smaller part, which is the 2 inch on the bottom, and the 2 skinny rectangles on each side going this way. Okay, now this is what we want to do. Now, this is what I did on, I started out trying to do this with the Detail Trio Punch, but it just didn't work out with this project. But it is a pretty idea for another project. So let's just forget about that. Okay, this is what we want to do. Okay, let me get a pencil. Okay, we want to get rid of all of this. There's 2 squares and 2 long rectangles, and 2 squares and 2 long rectangles on either side of the top part. And then down here, we just want to cut out these tabs. And then we're going to get rid of this rectangle, this square, I'm sorry, these 2 rectangles. Going to get rid of this square and these 2 rectangles. We'll just be keeping this square, and then we're going to wedge it out. All right. Okay. So let's start. Now remember, this here is 2 inches. This here is 2 1/4. So we're going to be working with the 2 inches towards us at the bottom. All right, what we're going to do first is take out these 2 long rectangles. And you can just go past the first score line, okay, because this is going to be our little tab. All right, now we're going to take out the 2 rectangles on the bottom. Okay. We're going to wedge this little tiny tab, and then we're going to take out the square. okay? Okay, now let's move over here. We're going to take out these two rectangles, but we can go to the second score line. Okay, we passed this score line, and you can cut it up to this second score line because that's our tab. Turn it sideways and take off. I want to get that. Take off the two long rectangles. That's these, okay? Then we're going to turn it this way, and we're just going to wedge the square, the tab there, and then take off the square. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Now the other side is much easier. Just turn it. So now the 2 1/4 piece is toward us. Okay, and we're just going to take out everything. The 2 squares and the 2 long rectangles. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. If you want to take a screenshot, just remember that this piece is the 2 1/4 and this is the 2. Okay, now what we want to do is we're going to flip it over to the back of it, and we're going to put a little bit of tear and tape on these 2 skinny flaps. Now I would have, the only reason that this is only 3/8 of an inch is because these candies are 3/8 of an inch. If it was a wider candy, it would have been much easier. But these are skinny. Okay, then we're going to flip it over to this side, and we're going to put tear and tape on this 2-inch square on the inside, but don't put it above these 2 score lines. Okay, don't put it up here. You want to take it from this score line to the end of it. Okay. Okay. All right, so we'll flip it back over, and we're going to take, yes, we're going to take these little pieces off, and you're going to take this line here and make it straight with this line. That's the bottom of the box, okay? Okay, and do the same with this side. We're just going to make it, roll that tape up a little. I got it too far. Okay, take it, this line, make it straight with this line. Okay, I forgot to do my rounding. Darn, we might still be able to make it work. All right, so we want to round these 2 with our detailed trio punch. The other rounding is not completely necessary. I like to round these 2 corners here. Okay, and before you put the tape together, it would be great if you would round this corner, because then you don't have to struggle. Okay, and you can, if you forget like I did, you really don't have to. I'll show you 1 second. Okay, there we go. Everything's nicely rounded. Now in my 2 examples, in one of them I forgot. See this one, it's straight right here. This one is curved. I kind of like this better, but it's not terrible if it's straight. Okay. All right, now we're ready. Now we want to put our candies in just to help us glue it right, okay? And flip these flaps in. Okay, now we're going to take this tape cover off. Okay, and push these in. And what we want is for this edge to be flush with this edge here. And it helps to have that candy in there when you're pushing it. Okay, just like that. Okay, now we need our DSP. Okay, so we need 3 pieces of the Designer Series paper, the True Love. And you need 1 piece that is 2 inches by 3 inches, and that's going to be on the back. 1 piece that is 1 3/4 by 2 inches, and that's going to go right in here. And then a final piece that is 2 by 2, and we're going to round the corners of this also. Okay, so let me just get some Stampin' Seal. And we'll do this. This is the back. And this way. And I made these so that there is 1/8 of an inch all around. You could do it with a 1/16. Okay. And then this one goes right in here. Alrighty. Now I used some of the thin Velcro dots. I got mine online from Walmart.com. They're very, very thin, so they don't really make much of a bump. And we're going to put this right in the middle of the top in about 1/8 of an inch. And then take the matching piece and put it together how it usually goes with the adhesive on the back. And then just make sure that it's nicely closed and give it a press. And open it and really give it a good push. Okay, and that's our box. Okay, so now I need my red foil heart and another of the same heart out of red cardstock, Real Red Cardstock. Okay, with this one, I cut the same thing out of the heart die, and then I put the special die that just makes the holes from many heart dies on top of it. Okay, in your catalog, it is on page 15, the Many Hearts dies, and I made 2 of this smallest heart, which is these. 1 out of red cardstock, Real Red, and 1 out of red foil. And then I took this here, it's not square die, and it just makes perforated holes right in this. So it's really cute. So that's what I did, and that's on page 15 of your catalog. All right, now I need some dimensionals, and I'm just going to pop up this here onto the red one. So let's just try to keep our dimensionals close to the middle so they don't show through the hearts. This one might, we'll see. Oops. That's not too bad. Okay, and that just pops it up and gives it a nice background instead of the broken background. Okay, and then I just use some liquid glue to put it on top there. And I just centered it the best I could. Right there. I got a little glue. I'll try to rub that off afterwards. Okay, and then I'm going to use the Snail Mail Ribbon Combo Pack again, but I'm going to use the white. And I just doubled it. I made a little bow. Okay, I'm just going to cut that off. And I'm going to get a glue dot. I'm going to try to roll it on here so that it's not too big. You might take your pick tool. Just going to roll it up so that it's a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to decide which side of the bow I'm going to put it on this side. And then it will be hidden. It won't be big. Okay. I'm just going to put this right here. Well, it came off on my finger. There we go. Okay. And now we just need some of the black dots. Okay, now the black epoxy dots are on back order right now. So I'm just using ones from past kits and stuff, but they will be back in soon. My order should be coming soon of them. Okay, and there you go. You have your little Valentine treat for somebody you like or love. So office mates, you can send them to teachers, whatever you like. And they're the Merci Chocolates. Thank you so much for joining me today. I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe and hit the like button if you like my project. And if you would like to be notified when I upload a video, you can hit the notification bell. And if you'd like to buy any of these supplies, you can get them through me at the address at the top of the screen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys coming and watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.